Here again, and today I'm going to do an unboxing. I was late getting to work and I heard the doorbell ring and I completely forgot that I had some mail coming from Japan, so I get to do this morning before going to work instead of afterwards. So that's a cool surprise. I've already cut it open, but let's see what I got, and I have a pretty good idea of what's in here, but I'm still pretty excited to see it because if this is what I think it is, it's going to complete another collection of marquees. So, I mean, it's pretty usual when I ship things from my mule in Japan, they pack it pretty darn well, and I don't think I've ever had anything go wrong or anything broken from them. Let's see, yep, looks like we've got these three things here. So that looks like my Jubeat Q-Bell marquee, which is awesome. And this is probably the original marquee that I was looking for. And then the last is the Poppin' Music generic top pop that I saw for cheap and decided I was going to get a hold of. So I'll be right back after I pull these out of the plastic because I feel like you guys don't care about watching that. And we'll have a quick look. We're back and I have got everything unboxed. I did not actually expect all these marquees to come with all the extras, but that's pretty cool. So first off, I've got the generic top pop. Not much to say here. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this because I've already got a bunch of marquees on top of my Poppin' Music, but it was pretty cheap, so I figured I'd grab a hold of it anyway. And then next we have my Q-Bell marquee. I think I'm pronouncing that right. For some reason, a couple arcade owners will always sell the marquees as soon as the mix comes out, so I tend to get a hold of them right away instead of waiting for the next mix to come out. But this particular person has shipped me the generic the marquee for it, as well as the generic holder, which is kind of cool, and then the paneling and the bottom stripe that would go over this at the bottom. And I haven't actually received any of those for the new marquees before, so that's kind of cool, even though I don't have much to do with it. And you can see that this is completely blank, which compares against the original marquee, which has writing on it. So this is probably the most exciting thing that I've got today, is this is an original Jubeat marquee, and it is the back print plus the front print plus this thing right here, which gives it the full look. I don't have one of these for any of the other mixes, but I do have this front plastic for what is it, Ripples, and then Ripples a pen, which had the same marquee, because for the couple of mixes they had a front printed thing and then they had a back printed marquee to give it some cool background. And then they stopped that for a while when they went to the newer mixes, and they had a thing that was both of these put together as one printing, and it was not separable. It's just printed directly on the back of the acrylic. And then once they got to Saucer, they went back to just having a kind of hard plastic floppy marquee and then a completely blank marquee front, so you could just swap out the marquee, and they stopped all the extra fancy stuff. But I've been after one of these original Jubeat marquees for several years now to complete my collection, and the first one I saw, I didn't even know what it was, and I let it go. The second one I saw went with a full kit, and it went for over $1,000, and I wasn't willing to pay that. And so I got lucky that this one came up, and the only picture they had was of this, and they didn't explain it very well, so I was able to nab it, and now I have a complete collection of Jubeat marquees, which is really cool. And I especially love that it came with the whole set that we have here, including this bottom piece that I don't have for anything else. But yeah, I'm super excited to get those on the wall, and that's Jubeat finished. Alright, so I've got the marquees hung up and leveled, and I have rearranged the way the original marquees looked so that they go in approximate chronological order. But I now have my original Jubeat marquee up here. It's actually kind of cool. The metal lines you can't really see on the camera, but they're metallic, so they actually are rainbow reflective when you look at the marquee, which I think is kind of cool. Then I got the ripples and the knit and the knit append and the copious append like I had before. And then panning up here, I've got the saucer and the prop marquees. And then I'm completely out of room, so I had to find another corner to stick the Q-Bell marquee in. But that's it. I've got all the Jubeat marquees now, which is kind of cool. That completes another collection, and I'm really excited about that. I didn't think I'd be able to find an original Jubeat for quite some time because they just don't come up. And then I guess to complete the unboxing, I've got the Poppin' Music top pop hanging down here on the floor. It's kind of hard to get a good angle because this hallway is kind of narrow. And I haven't figured out what I'm going to stick in there yet because I don't have the original printouts. But I'll probably get my friends to come up with something snarky to stick in there just for fun. And then, of course, the reason I don't have it up on my Poppin' Music is I've already got some other marquees up there. I think I showed those off in a different video, but I've got a couple other marquees. They're the Anime Low style marquees, so they're bigger. But these are two marquees that never came in the standard form factor. So, yeah, that's why I can't put them up there. But yeah, that's essentially my latest bunch of bullshit from Japan. And I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited to finish a collection. I always love getting some new cool stuff to put up on the wall and make everything look cool. But yeah, thanks for watching.